Hello everyone, and welcome on back to my channel. As always, I really appreciate all of my returning subscribers for joining me on another video. Today's video, we are going into the month of July. I have received my first paycheck for July, and if you don't know, it's going to be an exciting month for me because it is a magic month. So as we can see, I am getting paid 3 times this month, which is why this paycheck is going so early. But I will be getting paid on July 2nd, July 16th, and July 30th. So with this video, we will be dealing with just my first paycheck. And if that sounds like something that you would be interested in seeing, then just keep on watching. So for those who may not be familiar about what a magic month is, it is a month where we get paid 3 times, and this happens about twice a year. And people refer to it as a magic month because if you budget it correctly, it can turn into an extra paycheck. This income will be coming from my full-time job. And for anybody that is new, I would like to, of course, welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and clicking this video. And to give a quick introduction about what I do on this channel, I deal with all things budgeting, and I am learning to manage my money with the help of the cash envelope system. I am trying to eliminate my debt, and I am doing that with the help of the debt snowball method. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in and you would enjoy that type of content, then be sure to click that subscribe button and join the family, and make sure that you click the bell so that you never miss a video. But let's just go ahead and get right into budgeting out my first paycheck. Alright, so here we are back with paycheck number 1. For anyone who does not know, all of the budget sheets that I use within my channel is available within my Etsy shop, and I have a budget kit available for each month that I put out. So if you enjoy any of the sheets that I use and you would like to purchase them as well, the support would be very much appreciated, and the link to my Etsy shop is always down in the description. So as always, when it comes to me writing out the budget for my paycheck, I did already go ahead and write the categories, so we will just be going through the amounts. All right, so under expenses, we have our good old rent. So I am splitting my rent in half, and I'm saving up for rent that will be due on August 1st. So to put away half of that, I will put aside $635. Following that, I have the expense of my gas for my car, and this will get me by for the next 2 weeks, and that will be for $30. And as far as expenses go, these are the only 2 that I have to pay with this paycheck. So if we go down here and total it up, that will be $665. And as always, everything that I have within my expenses column, I do not take physical cash out for. I do leave that within my checking account. So if we go over here and move on to my cash portion, the first thing we have is my car insurance, and I am once again splitting this in half, and this will be due on the 25th of this month, so that will be $100 for that. After that, it is Great Lakes, so once again we will be splitting this in half, and for my minimum payment, it is $263, so that's what I will put aside today. After that are all of the things that I keep within my wallet. So spending is going to get 40, groceries will be getting 100, toiletries is getting 45, clothing is getting 10, and eating out is getting 20. So if we go ahead and add up everything within the cash column, that comes to $578. As far as my sinking funds, I am going to leave this portion blank. I am currently trying to fund my sinking funds with all of the money that I make from my side income, so this will be left blank. And we can just go over here and move over to extra debt. So extra debt is what I consider my debt snowball, and I am working on my student loans from Great Lakes. So we will go ahead and write Great Lakes here as well. And from paycheck number 1, we will be able to put aside $268, and that will be our first start for our debt snowball for the month of July. So what I do is I save up what I can for the entire month, and then at the end of the month, anything that I have within my debt snowball, I add that as an extra debt payment towards my debt. As far as my savings, this will be left blank, and for a rollover, this is also what I consider a buffer or a cushion. Every paycheck I set aside $5, so I'm going to write 5. And then right down here is the total to withdraw. So this is the money that I will be taking out of the bank today. And to get that number, we will just add 578 plus 268. And that gives us a total of $846 that I will be taking out of the bank today. So there we go. That's just how I budget out my paycheck. After I figure out what my money is going to do, I just head to the bank, get the cash, and then when I come back, we'll go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. All right, so we have returned from the bank, and right here in this envelope is all of the cash. So within here is the bank slip. This is what I hand to the teller so she knows how I want my denominations. But we see here I have the total 846. So I'm just going to set that to the side and then lay out the money. And once everything is put together, I will bring you guys right on back. All right, everybody, so we have this set up already. Up at the top, as always, is where I place my money. In this binder is where I hold my sinking funds and my debt snowball. Over here are the cash envelopes that I have for my split bills. And then right here are the cash dividers that I keep in my wallet 24/7. So as always, we will go ahead and move this to the side so we can get started with our cash envelopes. So the first thing is Great Lakes. Great Lakes today is going to get $263. So that will be 200, 150, 10, and then 3 ones. So this should give us $263. 100, 250, 60, 61, 62, 63. So 263, and I will put this in the envelope and make my initial payment towards my student loans. After that, it is car insurance, and car insurance will just be getting $100. So we can do a $100 bill, and we will put this in here for our first installment towards our car insurance. So there we go. Our 2 cash envelopes for our split bills are good to go. And now we can go ahead and get into my cash dividers. So for anybody who does not know, I am participating in the dollar challenge. So any dollars that I come across within my cash dividers, I set them to the side. And then at the end of the year, we will see how much we saved. I did recently get a comment asking what I will be doing with my savings challenge money. And it's a good question, but honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm just gonna wait until the end of the year, see what I wanna do with it, and then make my decision then. So if we get started with the spending is going to get $40. So that will be a 20, a 10, and 2 5s, and that should give us 40. 20, 30, 35, 40. So let's go ahead and add that to what I have, and we will set aside any singles. So now within my spending, I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. So that is $55 within my spending. Up next, it is groceries. Groceries will be getting $100, and as always, that will be taken out in 20s. So that's 5 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And we'll go ahead and add that and take out the 1 single that we have. So now within groceries, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $180 is going towards my groceries, and that will set me for the next 2 weeks. Up next, it is toiletries. Toiletries, as we can see, is completely empty. I do not have anything to roll over. So I will be adding $45 today from the paycheck. So now toiletries has 20, 40, and 45. All right, so up next it is clothing. Clothing is going to get $10, so we can do a $10 bill. And I'll probably have to beef this up honestly soon, because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I cannot fit any clothes since quarantine has happened, and I am due to go back into the office soon to physically do my work in the office, and I can't fit any of my clothes. So I'm gonna have to probably do like a whole wardrobe rebuy, but that's something I'll look into. But for now, within clothing, I have 20, 40, 50, 60. So we can go ahead and add that there. Up next, it is eating out. Eating out is going to get 20. So we can do a $20 bill. And now within eating out, I have my 2 singles. I'm gonna set that to the side, and now I have a total of $25 within my eating out. Eating out did get used this week, so I do not have a lot left over. Oh, and speaking of eating out, let me just take the moment to say thank you all for wishing my mom a happy birthday. She really appreciated, and she honestly looked at every comment that everyone left, and it was the highlight of her day. So thank you all for making me look like a wonderful daughter. But I said all that to say is we did go out to eat for her birthday, so that's another reason why my eating out is so low. So up next it is miscellaneous, but miscellaneous is empty. If you do not know, that is normally a category I use when I want to add money back into the bank if I use my debit card for like online shopping or something like that. But right now that is empty. So once all of these are stuffed, I do just go ahead and add that right back into my wallet. It just fits right in the back like so. And there we go. So up next we have to deal with our dollars. So we will bring out the handy dandy dollar jar. And for the past 2 weeks, let's count and see how much I was able to save. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6, not too bad. And we'll just go ahead and add that right to our jar. All right, there we go. It has been added. So if you know the channel, right after the dollar challenge, I have my coin challenge. It's very small, but it's so heavy. And this is the same concept. Any coins that I was able to save for the past 2 weeks, I'm just gonna go ahead and add that right to our jar. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so there you have it. Our coins are coming along so nicely. All right, so the very last thing that we have to stuff is our debt snowball. So we keep that right within the binder. So if we open up my binder and go to debt snowball, it is empty because, as I said, this is our first installment and we should have $268 left. So let's make sure that that is true. So here we have 100, 250, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 68. So perfect. We do have our 268, and I think that is a great start as a debt snowball payment for the month of July. And once all of the money is gone, guys, that is a great sign that we did everything correctly. All right, everyone, so there you have it. The first paycheck for the month of July is completed. As always, it's very satisfying and securing to know when your money is allocated and in the place where it needs to be. As always, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something. If you did, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. I always love chatting and interacting with you guys. Also, if you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click that subscribe button to join the family. And while you're at it, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up because that is the best way to help and support my channel. Thank you all so much, and I will see you guys next time in my next video. Bye, guys.